What's going on, everybody? My name's Devontae Frencher. Just wanted to take a little bit of time just to introduce myself to you guys and tell you what this channel is going to be about, and just what I'm looking to do with this channel. Basically, what I want this channel to be is a testimony that you can do pretty much whatever you want in life, and just striving to find happiness. I know money and fame and everything is cool, but my main goal is happiness in life. It doesn't matter if I have 10 million in the bank or $10. Like, end of the day, I just want to be happy, and I kind of want that for everybody else. I also want this to be a testimony of just like, no matter the circumstances or any obstacles, there's a way. There's opportunity, plenty of opportunity to do things and just achieve in certain ways. It may not be the path that you were hoping it to be or you thought it would be, but I feel like any path, any way you can get to what you think success is. I'm just keep it 100%, keep it real. Right now, 22 years old. Some people think, hey, you're 22 years old, you should be, got your own apartment, got your own spot, and got a good job, you working towards something and everything, which I am working towards something, but the one thing that's missing is don't got my own spot, 22 years old, still living at home. I'm in my basement right now, like still at the house. Yeah, still living with the folks. Let me tell you what my life plans are right now. My life plan right now to grow a profitable reselling business is to get into real estate investing, become a pro wrestler, and also to get a duplex and rent one side out, then eventually move out that duplex, then rent out the other side and have a cash flowing property. I've decided, like, I would rather go save up, wait for the duplex, than go get an apartment, pay rent, and everything like that. That's just my plan. I had to toss my ego at the door, because before all this stuff happened, I was like, hey, I'm about to go get this apartment, I'm about to move out, I'm about to do everything, I'm about to be by myself. Like, I'm gonna be grown when I got my own apartment. Like, nah, man. Like, people move out and move back in all the time. I just decided, hey, I think it'll be better for me to get a duplex, save up, wait. Like, I'm gonna leave the house late, but I'm gonna wait for this duplex, and I'm gonna have cash flow when I move out. Yeah, it doesn't sound like the coolest thing to some people. Live at home, 22 years old. But hey, it is what it is. I have a goal in mind, and I am very okay with sacrificing to get something that I want in the long run. That's the goals right now for myself, and that's what I'm trying to hold myself accountable to. I'm going to document the steps I'm taking to try to get to those paths. I'm gonna document my ups and downs. I'm gonna document the struggles, everything. I'm going to tell you guys just a little bit about myself. I'm going to go into my background a little bit and kind of what got me to where I'm at today. And I kind of want this to be one of those things, if you hear it, you're going to hear it from me and not from someone else. When I was 19, I caught a charge, my first charge ever, and it ended up getting me a felony. And right now, I am considered a felon. And life is really different when you are considered a felon. You kind of looked at differently. Society kind of treats you a little bit differently, but I'm not making any excuses. I want to just make it clear that, I set that bet up for myself, and I have to lie in it. Like, we all make mistakes, and it's just a part of life. We all make mistakes, and my mistake cost me just a little piece of my freedom, just a little piece of, how I can function in society. Not going to go into much detail about it, but 19 years old, first charge, and ends up getting me a felony that's going to be attached to me for a while. I would say that was a blessing in disguise. I feel like I've always been an ambitious person, and I've always tried to chase things that I wanted. I just ended up chasing the thing that I wanted, which was just basically more money at the time, and I was chasing it in the wrong way. I put myself in the wrong position, put myself around the wrong people to achieve that stuff. My intentions were pure. I was just caught up in the wrong crowd, and I basically just became a product of my environment, just to say the least. So yeah, age 19, caught that charge, and I'm thinking, hey, I'm gonna just go to college, go get a degree in art or something like that, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I just wanted just to do something that kind of seemed normal. Um, and now it's kind of a totally different story. Um, but I do consider that the felony I do have as a blessing in disguise. It kind of put me on a different path in life where I just started to focus on, happiness and what I wanted to do and what I wanted to really achieve in life. Um, I kind of just learned a big lesson while I was in holding, while I was in jail. Like, um, time is very important. Like, there's no clocks, there's no watches, nothing. Like, you can't really tell time. People are really, they just tell you what time it is. Like, you have to ask, and at least that's how it was for me. Like, we didn't have any clocks or anything, and it just kind of messed with me, just messed with my mind. I wasn't even in there for that long, say about a couple of days, and just not being able to tell time, you just kind of realize how important it is. Just time management, period. So once I got out of there, like, I learned my lesson. And not to say like I was never, just to back up a little bit. Like, I was never a bad kid. Never even got suspended from school. Never even got a traffic ticket, nothing like that. Like, literally first charge, and it's a felony. And I believe things happen for a reason. I believe I just wasn't going down the right path in life. I wasn't doing anything crazy like selling drugs or out here doing random crimes and stealing or nothing like that. It was just like, I just don't think I was on the right path to be happy in life. I just think this situation set me up to be a little different, or just set myself apart from the norm, I guess you would say. With being a felon, it's kind of hard to do a lot of things. You can't really travel without permission. You can't vote. You can't own firearms. It's kind of hard to get a job. It's just hard to do a lot of different things. I think a part of me just needed that friction between living a normal life so I can go live a life that I knew I wanted. Like, I knew the things I wanted wasn't completely normal, I guess you would say. Like, I knew ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be like a pro wrestler. Like, I still want to be a pro wrestler. Like, this stuff like that. Like, it's a lot of stuff I want to do. And it just wasn't normal at the time. Well, it's still not really normal. Who wants to be a pro wrestler? 22-year-old want to be a pro wrestler. Like, I don't hear people saying that often. But basically, when I got out, I just kind of had a different mentality of just time, and that's just kind of always rang in my head. And just because I was out of jail doesn't mean I still had like court hearings and everything like that to get sentenced, to see what the final verdict would be, and that's a lot of pressure on you. And during that time, I went out and had some jobs. I remember I was working on the dock. I hated it. I hated it so much, working overnight 6 days a week, making like $10 an hour. Like, it sucked. And then I got another job. I worked at a fast food place, and well, not really fast food. Well, yeah, I guess fast food. And yeah, I hated it. I thought I just hated those jobs. I just kind of realized for myself that I just hate working for people, or not even that. I think I don't like my time being managed by someone else. Like, I like my time being managed by myself. So I kind of set out on journeys, like entrepreneurial type journeys. And right now I'm currently reselling, and I like it. I like it a lot. Like, I'm on my own time. I hustle on my own time, and I can keep myself motivated. I'm a self-motivated person, so I can get up and do this stuff. I can do the same thing every day, and find joy in it. And that's basically what I'm doing right now. And I'm also trying to get into real estate, investing, and a couple other things. I'm doing mixed martial arts right now, and I had a couple fights and I have one coming up, and just different stuff. It's not the normal 9 to 5 You know, I go to work, go home, go to sleep, go back to work. Like that's not the life I know I want for myself. And um, I think I just got to trace it all back to that one moment, that one slip up that just took me off one path and it put me onto another path that I needed to be on. And I think that's just how things work sometimes. You need to take a step back to take a couple steps forward. And I believe that's what happened for me. And I'm happy that it happened at such a young age. And I'm happy that I have, you know, just a little bit of the wisdom to know that, you know, I need to focus on my happiness. And you know, I've obviously got a lot of backlash from people close to me. You know, saying like, hey, like, why are you doing these type of things, or why aren't you trying to go get a good job or something like that? And I'm just like, hey, it don't make me happy. And I'm not condemning all jobs. I'm not saying like you should never go get a job. If push comes to shove, and like I have to go get a job I hate just to pay bills and everything like that, I would do that. But that's just not me right now. Like I'm profiting right now doing something that I like. And I think that's just success in itself. You're profiting, you're being able to live off of something that you like to do every day. And that's it. Where I'm trying to go right now is I'm trying to build a profitable reselling business. I'm trying to, you know, get my first deal in real estate investing. I'm trying to become a pro wrestler. That's probably never going to go away. I'm trying to become a pro wrestler. And that's probably the main ones. I'm enjoying MMA a lot. I really don't know what I want to do with MMA, but I'm enjoying it a lot. So I really have no clear defined goals in that. And I'll probably talk about, you know, these things on a consistent basis. I'll come back to these things because I feel like goals change, plans change, everything change, and I want to keep myself updated and you guys updated on, you know, what's going on in my life and just what's going on in my mind. Just a part to keep myself accountable for what I'm trying to do, and just, you know, just be 100%, just be real on this channel, because, you know, this is just a channel just to help to keep myself accountable, and just hopefully probably get some inspiration and have some accountability with people who watch it. I'm not asking anything from anybody from this channel. You know, if it does great. If it doesn't, it will be something that keeps me accountable. You know what I mean? If I can give, that's great, but I'm not really asking anything in return. Stay tuned, just for the story, you know, and I hope if I can provide any inspiration, any type of help, I hope I can do that. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. I appreciate the time that you spent watching this, just watching my story, and just getting to know who I am a little bit, and you know, just knowing what the channel's going to be about. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.